Okay, so everything should be working, I think. I finally got the description to update. Because before it said Gotcha Force, because I was going to stream Gotcha Force at some point, but ended up never happening, so. But yeah, so it retained the same game from before. I was trying to change it, but it just was not updating. Not sure why. Hopefully the music's not too loud. I guess I'll figure that out when people actually start watching the stream. Yeah. So I'm gonna get started in a minute. First, I got to send a message. Yo ho. Alrighty, so that's that. And I guess there we go. Just had to make sure it got the link got shared in the right places. I guess I'll just start playing, and just whoever joins. Just gotta make sure I keep an eye on the stream. First of all, I should probably switch to. There we go. Hopefully, this is working out. I'm testing out a couple of things. First of all, I'm testing out using my second GPU to encode. So far, so good. It looks like CPU usage is very low. Understandably so. Hopefully, I would hope that's how it works, because the hopefully this music isn't too loud, because it's kind of loud in my headphones, but I don't know. I can always control that. I guess we'll find out, huh? We will find out. For now, I'll just turn it down just a little bit. I'd rather have it be too soft than too loud, I guess. I don't want it to be louder than my actual voice. But anyways, I don't even know what I was doing last time. Am I crafting anything? I think I am. Oh yeah, I was crafting I was crafting a few things. Oh, that's ready. My Lex Prime. So I was gonna try and farm Aklex Prime. Aklex, Akimbo Lex. I'm also crafting these two. It should be fun. It'll be nice to branch out at some point, but let's just make sure my loadout is what I want it to be. Upgrade.
You have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Hey, bro. How's it going? Let me know if the music is too loud or too soft. I can always turn it up or down or whatever. Energy and duration or super shields. Which one? That extra range is kind of nice, so I don't know. I need to change that polarity too. I need to do a lot of things in this game, but anyways, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go with that one. Might as well. Oh, you don't hear any music. Maybe it's too soft. Let me try and turn it up a little. Turn it up a little more on this end. Hear anything now? Oh, you can. Okay. I guess I had it too low. I was just saying, where nobody was here. I was just saying I'd rather have it too low than too high, so it drowns out my voice and everything. As long as it's not drowning out my voice, that's fine. Works for me. I just have to turn it down to my headphones a little bit. Anyways, what was I even doing? I don't know. I'm just gonna do something. Let's just see what's on the map. I guess I could do like an expedition, an excavation or whatever. You can still hear me? Okay, sweet. Awesome. Excavation. Where is that? Europa? Okay. Sedna. Can I even handle anything in Sedna? I don't even know. I think the last time I did the hijack, I got my butt kicked upside down. Capture, interception, defense, survival. I don't know. That might be a bit much for going solo. What's on Neptune? Hijack, Corpus, Arena. Oh yeah, this index thing. It's weird. I kind of like it though. I just need more money so I can actually. I'm so poor when it comes to Warframe stuff. Anyways, oh, an excavation. Here we can do one of those. Feel free to join me if you want to, by the way. Let's pop into here. Actually, should I? Nah, I'll just keep that. Hey Timmy, how's it going? I assume since you're here that you can't sleep. That's exactly why I'm here. We should probably all be asleep. Alright, auto mode. What kind of mission is this again? Oh yeah, excavation. Okay.
Go to the dig site.
Okay. Come on. Let's pretend like I know how to bullet jump. Oh, hello. Oh man. These guys are hitting kind of hard, huh? Hello there. Okay. Let's see how long I can actually do it. Oh wow. Wow. Okay. I might be in over my head. Oh yeah, this thing. This is probably a bad weapon to take into this. I was ill prepared for this mission. Oh well, let's see how long I can, is there another thingy? There's an Iodine star over there. There we go. You know what? Let's actually pop out of this mission and try one that's a little less. Nintendo trash. That's funny. You know, I actually heard that the port to the Switch is actually really good. I heard the performance is actually really good on the Switch, so I don't think there's really a wrong platform to play this game on. PlayStation 4. Is it on Xbox? I think it's on Xbox. I know it definitely started on PC, but yeah, awesome game. It's a little grindy, but like if you play with the right people, like I don't know. Because when I first played this game, I just kind of jumped in with randoms, and they were like, these were people who'd been playing for a really long time, so I often would get lost in the dust, like just as soon as the mission would start, and then like before I even knew what was going on, the mission was over, and they were all like waiting for me at extraction. I'm like, wait, but what are we even doing right now? So for that reason, if you do start playing Warframe, I suggest maybe try diving in solo, just to, like for the first couple of missions, because the first couple of missions are like tutorial missions, kind of. My brother can probably attest to this, but I don't know. They are reworking the beginning of the game, so it might be beneficial to hold off on that for now. I guess you can always just kind of, I guess you can always start up whenever, but it doesn't really matter. It's a fun game. Am I gonna try Anthem? Anthem looks cool. I did get an invite to a demo. I downloaded it, I installed it and everything, but it just wouldn't let me connect. I was hearing that they were having server issues, so I might have to just wait till all that clears up. But you know, apparently I meet the specifications, the minimum requirements, so I'll give it a shot. But yeah, it looks fun. It kind of looks like an Iron Man simulator to me, with all the big armor suits and stuff like that, being able to fly around and run missions. Yeah, this game is actually a lot of fun to play solo, I must say. We'll just do this one. Let's do one of these. Just for fun. I like to run through these missions. I can show you. This is I think this is an extermination. These ones are pretty straightforward. It's just you drop in, just kill a certain number of enemies, then drop it, then leave. Oh, it's a crossfire extermination. So, yeah, there's actually 2 different factions fighting right now. And then I just shoot at everybody. A lot of people are having problems. Yeah, I heard. So I'm just gonna like wait. Usually new game releases have server issues, so I'm just waiting until they clear all that stuff up. I can wait. From what I've heard though, a lot of people have been having fun playing it, so I guess we'll see. Hopefully the stream looks good. Let me know if it's choppy or anything like that, because I'm trying a weird method of streaming currently. Well, it's kind of weird. I guess it's more unconventional because not a lot of people have 2 GPUs in their PC. I don't know. I don't think that's a very common thing, but yeah, I noticed Destiny's one of those games you either like really like it or you really don't. A lot of people, I guess, who are long fans of the Destiny series were not super impressed with Destiny 2 when it first came out, but I heard, like, you know, for the Forsaken DLC, it's kind of like where it seems like it's where it should have been when it first released, which is interesting, but hey, at least the game's there now, you know? But yeah, Destiny's first person, Warframe and Anthem are going to be third person, or Anthem's going to be third person. Warframe, as you can see, is a third person as well, so I don't know, that might kind of change things a little bit. But yeah, they are very much both, all 3 are in kind of the same vein as far as like the genre. They're kind of like looter shooter types. Yeah, flying around in those armor suits looks really fun. They call them javelins, I think. Yeah, Iron Man Simulator, as I've been affectionately calling it. I hope it's good. I've been hearing good things so far. Like, the worst I've heard is just like the server issues, but I don't know. Like I said, we'll see. Hopefully I can run the game, because my rig is not, it's not exactly the latest and greatest, but it can handle most things. It can handle most recent stuff. I can run Destiny just fine on medium to high settings, so I don't say I wouldn't be able to run Anthem, but we'll see. I guess we'll see how well optimized it is. I'm not even sure what I'm doing right now. I can't talk and play this game at the same time. I guess that's what this is about. This is the practicing playing the game and talking at the same time. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you. Let's go. You. You're cool. Just kidding. Well, I'll do squats while I get caught up on this on the chat. Hey man, get off my lawn. You have to be careful with javelin builds because you can screw yourself if you make a lot of wrong choices in the build. Oh, I see. It kind of sounds like they're kind of trying to make it like MMO-like, where it's like your build like really matters, but I don't know. This is EA we're talking about, so I imagine they'll try to appeal as much as possible to the casual gamer. EA usually tries to check as many boxes as possible with their games, you know, as far as just like overall appeal, and just being able to get into the game and things like that. I'm sure, like, even if there is a way to screw up your build, hopefully there'll be like some kind of respec sort of function. Most modern like MMOs and shooters and things like that have some kind of like respec function where you can just allocate your stats, skill points, all that good stuff. I'm a compulsive reloader. I am so bad. I blame Call of Duty for that. I'm gonna try to not reload because I modded this gun to have an enormous magazine. Well, it's not enormous. Like, I have guns that have bigger. What is this, 52? Yeah, that's not even that much. However, I don't need to reload that often. I'll like shoot 3 times and then I'll reload. It's ridiculous. And the thing is with this gun too, he like throws away the whole magazine. It's just like that big, the little disc thing right there is like a magazine, so it's like, well, I'm empty. I should stop doing that. It's wasteful. Aim better. What? I was hitting right in between the Moa's legs. Of course I was. We've been playing Resident Evil 2. I hear that I've been hearing good things about that as well. So it seems like it's a pretty exciting time for gaming right now. You got Resident Evil 2, you got Anthem coming out soon. You got a whole bunch of stuff. Switch has been seeing a lot of cool indie titles too, which is awesome. I love indie games. Ain't as much, oh, I think I already have one of those. I already have that blueprint, so don't need any more. Thank you, though. That's one thing about this game, it can get really grindy, especially with, like, just farming up the blueprints and then the materials for blueprints, and then it's just really fun shooting at stuff. So it's just like, shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, they're running away now. They're finally afraid of me. I killed, like, half of both of their armies. Get off my lawn. Make zombies feel unstoppable. Yeah, kind of how they should feel from... That's kind of how I remember Resident Evil games. The zombies, like, it was really hard to stop them, so it was like either run away or just be really, really good at, like, fighting them and not getting hit. That kind of stuff. Cool, though. Cool, cool. I might actually try and play Fear 2 again, because I was doing a Let's Play, but I might just stream me playing it, because then that would actually compel me to finish playing the dang game, you know, as opposed to trying to figure out, you know, time to record and sit down and all that kind of stuff. I hear Onimusha is on Switch now too. One of my buddies was telling me about that the other day. Just still alive, huh? Those hard to kill zombies. That's kind of how it should be, though. Zombies should be hard to kill. You know what? Let's go and... Oh, let's go troll around the plane. Let's go troll around in the plains of Eidolon for a while. See what's good there. I tried fighting the Eidolon, which is like the big kind of like monster of this here map that I'm going to. I didn't beat him, but I farmed up a bunch of like a certain material that I needed to advance my progress significantly, so that's cool. Ooh, die in 2 bites. That sounds pretty savage. You guys get to watch me mine for stuff. So let's see if I can get this right. And one more time. Could have done better. Whatever. I think I need a better plasma cutter too. Just need to farm up some more standing first. A lot of farming in Warframe. This is the Plains of Eidolon though. Actually, let me show you a better view. Let's go up here. This is the Plains of Eidolon. It's a really cool map. I like it a lot. Oh. What are you guys doing? Let's see what these guys... got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Okay, enough fooling around. Oh, cool. Stuff. And this vehicle here that I'm using right now is called an Arcwing. This game's been out for a while. I forget when it initially released. It was before the original Destiny came out. That's all I know. So if you know when the original Destiny released, it was like, I think 12 to 18 months before that, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it's been out for a while. They've just been updating the game a lot. The game has been updated significantly, especially since the release of Destiny 2, because it's like, they're both similar enough games to where they really should consider Destiny 2 competition, so the game actually looks a lot better than it used to. A lot better than it used to. Yeah, it has been a while. But yeah, the developers are really dedicated to keeping the game up to date and all that good stuff. Digital Extremes, fun fact. I don't know if you know, but I thought this was really neat to find out. Digital Extremes, they actually helped Epic Games develop Unreal Tournament 99 and Unreal Tournament 2004. They were both pretty involved in the development of both of those games. So yeah, they're familiar with familiar with game development and all that good stuff, so I'm just terrorizing the bad guys here. Let's see if they'll chase after me. How about I shoot rockets at you? How about that? But yeah, the Plains of Eidolon was kind of their big like debut, kind of like it was like one of their like bigger content releases. They released another one recently called Fortuna. That's like the icy, snowy map. You might have seen like some of the advertising for that, but very cool map. I checked it out a little bit, and because one thing about this particular map as opposed to Fortuna is this particular map wasn't super, at least I didn't feel like it was. It wasn't super new player friendly. So like, for example, like if you were just starting a new game as like a new Warframe player, like if you go to the Plains of Eidolon, you're probably gonna get your butt kicked. Pretty hard too, but I don't know. Fortuna seems to have scaled back the difficulty a little bit. So I don't know. I think it just kind of depends on what missions you choose as well, so just kind of flying around, checking stuff out. Hopefully the stream looks good. I guess I'll have to check it out after this. It's not choppy or anything, is it? Hopefully it's looking smooth. Starlink, I did not. I didn't really hear too much about Starlink, other than that Fox is in it. Which is enough reason to play the game itself, you know. I heard it wasn't, I haven't really heard anything too extravagant about it, but... Oh cool, stream is looking good, excellent. Yeah, I'm trying to do 1080p 60 right now, just to see if I can, because, I don't know if you were on earlier, I was kind of briefly talking about it. I have two GPUs in my PC, so one of them I'm using to run the game, and the other one I'm using to actually run the stream, so... So I'm glad it's working out. Glad it is working out. I'm just glad this feature is working because it kind of gives me like makes my second GPU a bit useful, you know. It's really not even that strenuous on it either. Right now my CPU, right now I'm playing a game, streaming right now, my CPU is only at 11%. So I bet you even if I was using my primary GPU, it would have been, my percentage would still be pretty low. I'd maybe be at like 15% on that. I'll have to test it out.
That's it. The drone is under our control now. Escort it to the extraction point before the enemy can destroy it.
Oh, turns out Starlink's pretty good, huh? Nice. I'll take your word for it. You're one of my very trustworthy Nintendo friends, so I trust your taste in games. So that's cool, though. I like that. I like spacey space games, like fly around in space and stuff like that. I've been considering trying whatchamacallit. There's that one game where you fly around in space and stuff. Not No Man's Sky. I have that. For some reason, I can't get that game to run, so I kind of gave up on it. Elite Dangerous, I think it was. I heard that one's pretty good, but I also hear it's like a grind and it's kind of hard to get into. And unless you're like really into that kind of stuff, like, I don't know. Then again, there's stuff like Warframe too. I really like this game a lot. So it was actually one of my first games, because after I built my PC, I didn't really have much money for anything else, so I'm like, okay, let's see what's free. What's this? Warframe? Cool. Ninjas play free? Cool, I'm a ninja, I guess. It's really clever marketing, by the way. Ninjas play free. I like that. I like that a lot. No Man's Sky mixes Star Fox 64 and Mass Effect. That does sound really cool. It's a good elevator pitch right there. Oh, nice. I don't know what that is. Oh, yeah, this stuff. Erudite, whatever it is. Just more crafting materials. Just more crafting materials. Let's fly around this way. Most excellent. Yeah, that sounds really cool, though. I love space games. Flying around in outer space. Anything like really sci-fi, like. Let's go back to Cetus. Ooh, stuff. Travel to different planets in the area you're in, and every planet is an open world. Star Fox was implemented, so over a point of cutscenes. Nice. Oh, that's cool. I like that it's part of like the shared universe, you know. As long as it didn't feel like shoehorned in. Then again, like, I feel like Nintendo's like one of the companies that's kind of better at that kind of stuff. Because I mean, look at Smash Bros. Like, there's never been more of like a crazy mix-up of characters than like, you know, the latest Smash Bros. Especially, you know. So that's cool. It's fun. It's all good stuff. Capture the leader. Prototype sabotage. Reclaim the stolen artifact. Assassinate the commander. That might be a bit much for me. 30 to 50. I don't know though. I guess I can try it. Nice. Yeah, go ahead and log in, bro. For sure. Can always use some company. I don't know if I'm.
You come back again soon.
Let's see. Let's do friends only. There we go. Number 2. Games of 2018. Nice. Is it on Switch? Or is it like one of those games that's on other platforms as well? That's a very red Excalibur right there. I'm not even mad. That's impressive. Look at that. Got the super red Excalibur, and then I don't. Is that chroma? I think that's a chroma. I hope that's a. I don't know. Man, there's some cool Warframes out here, man. Some really cool Warframes. The only version with Fox. Gotcha. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. You know what? If you like, cause I know these two games were compared a lot back then, but I remember hearing something about Panzer Dragoon coming to the Switch. You might want to check that out because it's kind of along the same line. It's kind of like an on-rail shooter, but it's more like fantasy based. So like, just imagine like Star Fox, but with like you're riding on dragons and stuff instead. So I don't know. It's pretty cool. I remember. I think we played the one on the original Xbox, Panzer Dragoon Orta, which is like a sequel, but like there were ones before that. I'm not sure which one's coming to the Switch, but it should be fun. Should be a good time. Oh, Switch version runs better. Interesting. Sounds like it's optimized better for the Switch or something like that. That's cool. Oh, there you are. Let's see. So what should we do? I'm not even sure where you are, bro. Maybe we should... Maybe this would be easier if we connect on Discord. I'm gonna try and call you. You're joining me on stream. Guess what? Too bad. Here we go. Hello? Hey bro, how's it going? Let me make sure you're okay, they should be able to hear you now.
Oh, I see. Cool.
No, I'm more than happy to learn more stuff about Starlink, for sure. Seems like a cool game. Seems like it's worth checking out to me. Hopefully you're audible on the stream. I tried to turn you up as much as I possibly could, but who knows? So what should we do?
I can hear. I should probably mute the stream because I can hear myself. If it did, like a little bit later. Like, wait a minute, I just said that.
Oh, Timmy can hear you. So cool. Thank you for the audio check, good sir. Oh, there you are. Oh man, your Hero looks so cool.
Oh, thanks. It's basically the only thing different about him is the helmet, really. But yeah, I think I like him, and I have these shoulder things added on him, these purple glowy things.
Did you like farm those, or is that like is that a platinum purchase?
I pretty much farmed him. You get him from that key tier dude from
Oh, Barrow?
Yeah, the Void Trader guy, yeah.
It's funny because sometimes like I'll be looking at stuff and I'll be like, oh, that's something I can work towards, and then I'll like exit from the menu, then he'll be like, now you have something to work towards. I'm like, were you listening to my brain?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
sorry, by the way, I'm still a little sick.
No, you're fine. But yeah, your frame looks really cool.
Thanks. I wanted that one. I
might have all the parts for him by now.
Huh?
I just need the blueprint for him, probably.
Oh yeah, you just need to do that mission.
You just need to do the quest, and you get the blueprint, right?
Yeah, I wanted that one skin where he kind of looks like a hooded guy, but need to.
Oh yeah.
I just need. I keep forgetting that I need to buy it with need to buy it with actual money because it's a Steam workshop thing.
Tenojin, yeah. To answer your question, Tim, let me show you equipment, arsenal. So basically, that's not very helpful. So maybe I can show you, because every Warframe has like a default kind of look, and you can, I don't know if there's a way to unlock the shaders or the stuff like that for free. But because I purchased these are they're basically color swatches. You start with like these, and they're really limited. But you have you can always purchase like premium currency, or I think these are given away in events too, things like that. But there's stuff like this. But also, let me show you how he's supposed to look. So this is another arrangement I have. This is just kind of combination of default shaders, and let's see, and then you have different stances here. The platinum, that's the premium currency, and then you also have like these attachments. You can either farm those up through missions, or you can purchase them with the premium currency again. There's this one skin that I got, which is this one here. It's called Blade of the Lotus, which, as you can see, it's like one of my favorites. I like this one a lot. But
he's he looks, I mean, he kind of doesn't look like he kind of doesn't look, dang, what's his name? Oberon. He kind of doesn't look like Oberon anymore.
Yeah, he looks like a totally different Warframe, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they say that the true end game of Warframe, quote unquote, is fashion frame. That's what a lot of people tell me, because there's no, until they've added like more end game stuff, anyways. But yeah, this one kind of reminds me of Devil May Cry too, a little bit, like the Devil Trigger.
The whole Devil Trigger thing.
But yeah, I've been into like the kind of fake Prime look. I like the white and the black and the gold. I also have like a dark theme, which is pretty much the same thing, just darker. But I have a bunch of weapons too you can farm. This one's like this is a cool gun because it has like 2 different firing modes. I can either do semi-automatic or change it to full auto. Just fun. Should we run a mission or something?
Yeah, just anyone you want to do. That's another thing about this. That's another thing about this game too, because a lot of weapons are really unique. They're really cool. Even though, like, oh, what happened? Even though a lot of people tend to dismiss certain weapons. Oh, okay.
What were you saying though?
I was just saying, like, even though people tend to dismiss like some weapons, like there's still the way they function is really cool. Like a lot of these, even though I don't know.
Yeah.
The whole like.
Because then you have the whole mod system and everything. Like for example, like that's a whole nother thing in that of itself. There's just several different systems in this game. You can throw all these mods into your guns. Like I can, you know, then you have like the different combinations of damage and stuff. That it can get really meta, but at the same time, like if you just like follow like certain basic rules, like always increase your base damage. Like usually fire rate on certain guns is good, multi-shot, that kind of stuff. Like you know, these are all things that probably don't make sense to you right now, Tim. But like once you start playing the game, like it's not too hard to get. Especially if you just kind of like ease yourself into it. Because I remember when I first played the game, I was kind of like, oh, like system overload or sensory overload rather.
The general rule is to just like focus on whatever stat or whatever damage type your weapon like prioritizes or focuses on. So if you have a lightning gun, for example, you can go like, oh, I'll just add more lightning damage to it. Or you can just, or if it's like a fast fire
if it's
one,
a lightning gun, it has inherent lightning damage, which you can combine with another damage type to make a whole new damage type, which is another.
Yeah. So like, you can combine with cold to make magnetic, which like immediately destroys an enemy's shields or something.
You okay with the void survival?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll do that. Oh wait, I need to invite you to my guy. Gotta invite you to my guy.
I guess Cetus is kind of like, it's like that with dojos and stuff. When you exit Cetus, it's like, oh, you're just out of the party now. See ya.
Yeah, there's some kind of weird things about the game, but
yeah, there's still things that could use work, but it's overall, I think it's a pretty solid game.
Yeah, it's a good game to stream, I would say. So it would definitely be a good game to, especially just because it's really farm heavy. A lot of the time, you're like running the same mission over and over again. But the gameplay is the gameplay is engaging enough to where it's like, oh, I'm having so much fun shooting everything and looking cool. So it doesn't really matter to me. Like I don't really feel the grind ever unless it's like something really specific that I really want, you know?
Yeah. I feel like he'd be a little too edgy if I try to make him look like a Sith Lord or something. Like all black with
that
like
would
red,
look cool. That would make him look even cooler.
I might try that then. Because he already has that kind of look, you know?
Yeah. No, totally.
Looking and stuff. And he has like
he also kind of looks like a necromancer for some reason. I feel like he should have been, I don't know, I feel like he should have been more of like a necromancer type of character, but but he's more about like buffs and debuffs and stuff. He's more of like a support, right?
He's kind of a support. He's a support in the he encourages you to kill people though. That's the thing with the support abilities.
Yeah, so I guess we should find a good room to stock up in, huh?
Yeah, you get rewarded like this one skill I just used. I forgot what it's called. If you get headshots, you pretty much get energy from killing enemies. But when you get headshots, you get like double as much or something.
So so it is kind of like the necromancer used to play in Diablo a little bit, because I remember you used to have stuff like life tap or like decrepify, like debuffs and things like that, you know?
Yeah, Hero actually does have a life tap actually, but he like
there you go.
He like damages
like
himself.
A necromancer without the ability to summon like undead things,
without
basically.
Summon minions and stuff.
He has that look down though.
Yeah. Definitely. I like him. I think Hero's a good egg.
I like him too. I might have to build him at some point. I'll turn his game audio down just a smooch. It's a little loud in my head.
I'm full up on energy already.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
But like, that's the thing though. It's kind of funny how like how similar. Well, they're not that similar, but I like to think they're kind of similar in that they're offensive types, but they also have some support abilities.
Hero and Oberon.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're supporty in different ways.
Yeah.
I like the hollowed ground because it like removes debuffs and things like that, or status.
Life support capsule.
Yeah.
And also while inflicting its own status of its own, you know.
I really don't understand how people like. I mean, assuming that they are, I don't understand how people can talk smack on Oberon.
Yeah, I guess
there's no
people
way.
used to before his rework. He wasn't that great, but
Oh, they reworked him. Okay.
yeah. So I remember when I first tried him, I was like, he's cool. He could be cooler though. And then he got his rework. I'm like, yeah, okay, he's cool.
Yeah. Wow. I like throwing that at people.
The Scourge.
Yeah.
The Scourge.
I'm still not 100% on what that effect is. That
Corrosive.
lingering effect when he throws the spear.
It's not corrosive.
I guess
the
it
shots.
should
I
be.
thought the things you shoot like corrosive like waves at stuff, right? Oh wow.
It's like a
Virgin
corrosive
Century
damage,
does.
yeah, but I don't know. Like there's like a little, there's an AOE effect when they get hit with it though,
Life support.
or when they're around it. There's like a lingering effect. I don't know what that
We're still at
does, but
99. Cool.
I guess it's just corrosive then. I don't know what else it could be.
All right, Tim. Have a good night. Rest easy, bud. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, take care.
Oh, Argon Crystal. Thank
Oh,
you.
nice.
I keep forgetting this is good for Argon Crystals.
Yeah.
I've delivered a life support capsule.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
It's like every other enemy drops them, I guess. Or so, I don't know if there's a limit actually.
I think there's like is there like an Argon cluster? I thought it was like one of those weird
Yeah,
things.
there's
you
like
can
a
find in
there's a
stores.
actual little
Hey, man.
item thing you can find and destroy that drops
This
it.
is nonsense.
Same with the what's it called? The Orokin cells.
What's a good room to like just hang out in, where it's
To like
easily
to
accessible?
like bottleneck them.
Yeah.
There are like a few good places in this
One time I had a really
tile
good
set.
area. It was actually right next to extraction, so I stayed there for like almost an hour.
We can try and find that.
This is a good room right here.
Oh, where we just were. I'll go
It's a
back
good
there.
big room, you know, like I don't know.
I don't even want to know how many control modules I have. I find them everywhere in every mission.
Yeah.
You found control modules, and they're green. So I keep going. Oh, what is that?
Modules.
It's a control module. That's great. I needed 2 more to complete. Like I need 2 more to get like 1,000,000 exactly. Thanks.
2 more.
That I'll never use. Yeah.
I was almost there, and you helped me.
Oh crap.
Additional
Turrets.
life support has arrived.
Oh, I think what's his name might show.
That's some
Wait,
armor.
would he show up?
Stalker?
No. Speaking of him though, he did show up like in submissions I soloed earlier. Well, what the heck? What are you doing there, Hero? You. I guess he has his staff, but he's holding nothing.
That's odd.
All right. It is.
We're ready.
Oh, a relic.
Extraction.
Nice.
It's a lith relic, but
Wait.
whatever. I can always use more relics in general.
That doesn't give you shields, does it? When I do this chain thing?
Shields?
Yeah, it's supposed to give over shields or something.
I can't tell because my taxon gives me overshield.
Oh. I guess it doesn't affect allies.
That's like his
Or,
thing.
like,
That's what he does.
it affects my pet though, which is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of silly. I guess if I did have Necros, it'd be kind of on the nose. Plus, I think his ability where he like has like dead enemies, aid him is annoying.
Annoying, huh?
Yeah, I don't confuse them with like. Not that I confuse them with enemies, or I don't confuse them with enemies or whatever. Once they become allies, it's just that they tend to get in the way and stuff, you know.
Oh yeah. Do you have a Kavat?
Yeah,
Those are good at stripping armor, right?
I think so. There's one, like if there's a mod for them where they give you like they can potentially give you like a crazy amount of like critical chance,
Oh
which
yeah.
is just the over crit thing if you have like a lot of it organically, I think. So it just basically just adds a lot of damage. Hey, who did
Nice.
that? You? Get out of here. Oh, this is.
Who's next?
Oh,
You?
this isn't a. Oh, this is just normal survival, right? It's not like a.
Yeah, it's just a regular old survival.
Okay, because I was looking around for what's it called. Good though. We don't have to worry about that really though. Can't take that.
Nice. I'm trying to level
Bad
up
thing
this
ab-
angstrom gun thing.
Yeah. Oh, is it that
It's the handheld rocket
that
launcher.
little? Oh, that gun seems cool.
It's pretty
I never
cool.
really.
I just need to mod it a little bit, and I think it'll be really
Yeah.
fun to use.
When I used it, I just never. I don't think I probably just never had the mods to make it really sting.
Yeah.
So it's like never really make it work for me.
The thing
So
about
I-
it is like it works on like a charge, and it only has like a 3-round magazine. So it's
Yeah.
if you think about it, it's kind of like a rocket launcher from Unreal Tournament.
Yeah, I was about.
You can
I
either
was about to
shoot
say
one
that.
rocket at a time, or you can charge it up and shoot all three. But it becomes way less accurate once you do that. So
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to like mod it to where like I can charge relatively fast, but I also want to be able to have it be fairly accurate and have good. So
Yeah.
it has inherent blast damage, which is nice.
There
it's kinda
there
like-
has to be a way to make it more accurate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that it seems like it'd be a really good gun.
I think so.
Why am I not stunning them?
Get him.
Not that we were running out of energy, but I'm just gonna do this anyway.
Oh no, not more energy.
Man, oh there they are. Apparently, Kavads have like, well, I guess the same thing could be for Kubros too. But apparently, they have like mods that pretty much just adds attacks for them. Like they can jump off walls and stuff.
Oh
Do
yeah.
like a dashing attack that it claims that like it cuts through their armor or something like that. I don't know.
Like it
there's-
bypasses
there's-
armor.
Yeah, something like that.
I heard status effects ignore armor too. Is that true?
I think so. Like,
Oh,
you
another
mean in
Archon
terms
crystal.
of
Thank you.
in terms of like how much it damages them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like if they're on fire or something, unless they have a resistance to it, like their armor won't protect them from it or something like that. That's an example. Or the lightning wouldn't
Yeah.
protect them. They should use Nell for a bit. What the heck? How'd you run up here so fast? Crap. There we go.
I guess there's some Warframe streamers that just like hop on survivals and they just do like these long endurance runs.
Really? Like hours?
Yeah. I mean, it
I've
sounds
done, like-
impressive. Don't get me wrong, because I'm sure like it gets pretty tough. You know.
Yeah, it does. I've been like, the most I've ever been on one run was like 2 hours, I think.
2 hours.
And I was like, yeah,
Even that
and
sounds
I was
like a
already
long time to
starting.
me.
I was already starting to feel uncomfortable, but I've heard some people go on for like
Uncomfortable?
longer. I was like,
I
I want to
feel
leave now.
uncomfortable. Gotta get out of here.
Yeah, at a certain point, it just starts to be about. I feel like it starts to be about bragging rights.
Right.
Not that I'm saying that, you know, I think it's a waste of time to do that or anything. I think it's pretty cool.
That
that
kind of
people
like
can
what
make
it is.
that
That's
far.
kind of like what the the end game essentially is like. You know, endurance runs,
Yeah,
testing your
yeah.
testing the endurance of your Warframe and how well
Yeah,
you
for
mod,
builds and
team
stuff.
composition.
Yeah, and builds and all that. Pretty cool.
But yeah.
I mean, if I tried to do a 2-hour run with Hero, I feel like I'd be destroyed. Although, after a certain point, it just
I think we could do a
it's just
2-hour run, the two of us.
Yeah.
We can pull it off.
After a certain point, it feels like you just have to rely more on your powers more and more. You know?
Yeah.
Which is, you know,
after if you want to do like super long runs, I guess like certain frames like Frost or something become more viable.
Yeah.
Just because of their skills, you know.
Like with defense runs, like imagine he's like, that's like not really I'm not really making like a new statement or anything that's saying it, but Frost is like always kind of, what is it? Not irreplaceable. It's like he's kind of invaluable, I guess.
Kind of
in a way.
kind of like a solid have-to pick or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can see that. I mean, his skill, his like bubble or snow globe or whatever they call it.
Yeah. And for like Trinity, I can see her being valuable pretty much anywhere.
Right. Because
like
who doesn't?
At the same time, you don't need her.
Instant heal that's an enormous burst, you know.
Yeah, you can like instantly heal like a party if they're all kind of not doing too well, or heal someone if they're on a verge of death.
Yeah.
So yeah. And they can just be like a tank essentially, maybe like with the third ability. I think it was
Oberon Neuroptics.
Oh, nice.
I need these.
You could sell them for cash, though, I guess.
Yeah. It's so easy to get, though. I kind of feel bad.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, kid, you want some Oberon Neuroptics? Oh, yeah, cool. 50 flat.
I guess it's kind of a cool thing how Oberon's easy to get. Because, you know, he's a good frame.
Glad he's so easy to get. He's my favorite frame.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think before that I was maining like Excalibur, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm cool. And then I saw Oberon, I'm like, this guy's cooler.
Cool meets cooler.
It was back when I still had the Gram.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you know, the Galantine is better. I'm like, I don't care. Then I got the Galantine, I'm like, I do care.
I realized I cared.
Oh, you know that one gun, the Sestra?
Yeah.
I've been using that one a lot too.
Which one was that? Oh, it's the it's that like it's the.
It's like a handheld Gatling gun essentially with the wind-up barrel.
Oh, there's like dual Sestra, you know.
Yeah, I'm working towards that.
Weird. I don't think I ever got that one.
It does sound weird, but doubled the magazine size, you know, the magazine capacity or whatever.
Yeah. I guess that's like the main benefit for any dual-wield weapon. It's like the magazine capacity.
Yeah.
Or it's like it's like the mainstay type of thing.
Yeah.
This pistol becomes like a semi-auto when like you headshot people with it.
What pistol is that?
The Nell.
Nell, huh?
K-N-E.
Is that a Hero weapon?
It's like Hero's like a
I like
it's
how
a weapon
he
you
has
can advertise with, yeah. Huh?
I like how he has a signature weapon.
Yeah, he has two, I guess, actually, the Scourge and the Nell.
Yeah.
Not like he doesn't have a signature melee weapon though.
I'm not sure if Oberon has a signature weapon. I think it might be like the Silva and Aegis Prime. That's what they advertise as Prime with anyways.
Prime for anyway, yeah. I don't know if they had an advertisement, if they advertised any weapons of the normal.
I remember in his trailer thing, it showed him with Silva and Aegis Prime, I'm pretty sure. Because it looks like I think it looked like a mace, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
So he kind of looked more paladinish, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Regular Silva and Aegis are like a weird ice and... Not ice, but they're...
It's like a fire
sword and shield, yeah.
I'm not a big fan of it. Right now I have the Akin Brunt, which is actually... It has this really dope combo. Check it out. Got a shield throw. Shield throw animation.
Nice. Is it like unique to that weapon, the combo? Or is it like a stance?
It's a stance. It's 11th Storm, I believe it's called.
Oh.
This actually isn't bad. I'm actually doing all right.
The enemies are like level 40, I think. No, 25. Is that 25? I can't see. Yeah, 25.
Oh, 25. Okay. I guess they're not that strong. So.
I mean, if they're getting folded like immediately, that's pretty good, I think. If it takes a couple hits to take them down, that might be problematic. But if you're like one-shotting them, I'd still say that's pretty good. I think
pretty strong. I think.
I didn't hear much about that weapon, but it seems like it's supposed to be good, right?
Brunt? I don't know. I don't really care if people think it's good or not.
Yeah, I mean,
I take people's opinions like that lightly. It's like, oh, it doesn't fit the meta. Well, I mean, you can modify the meta, so I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I get that's kind of a mechanic of the game. Is like you can make things meta depending on what you do with them. You know, you can make them viable, pretty much. You have the right.
Yeah, basically, if I throw down my hollowed ground and then I use my reckoning, like twice, I think I can like strip most enemies' armor completely.
Oh wow!
It's just fun to watch their life bars turn red. My armor! Oh no, my armor!
Precious armor.
My ferrite armor.
Oh wow!
It'd be interesting because you know how the Greniers are like basically like clones, cloned for industrial purposes more or less, and also just military strength. It'd be interesting if they actually, because I don't know, it's like an interesting take because you know how, I'm not sure. Well, I don't know. It's just an interesting take on the whole like clone soldier thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just kind of like
the
how
way
they deteriorate with each
their
like
hierarchy
continuous
works or something.
like. Just their hierarchy, and also just like how they're, it's kind of like most people, I don't know, because I think with like Star Wars, like the thing with the clones, like, oh, they're all like perfect specimens and things like that. Whereas like with the Grenier, it's like they've just been recloning them for so long. It's just like they just start to deteriorate, you know, like all like physically, to the point where they have to like develop technology in order to hold their bodies together.
Yeah, it's like they're most of them are like cyborg, not cyborg. Yeah, sure.
Cybernetic.
Yeah, they have cybernetic enhancements. Like,
yeah,
that's why their legs are so small. I think it's because they have like these tiny like robot legs.
Yeah, wouldn't it be interesting if there was like a certain like maybe like a sub faction of Grenier that are like cloned from like really like ideal stock, you know, prime stock as it were. You can say like a prime Grenier in a way. Grenier Prime.
Yeah.
It'd be an interesting plot to like explore, I think, but I don't know.
Yeah. I thought that was what that dude was trying to do with those tube men, but I don't know. I don't think they never really went into detail with that. I feel like
the tube men, the Nox.
Like, yeah. Well, I mean, he called them tube men, but. I don't know what the significance of that was. Like, if they were, like, stronger Grenier than normal. Like, he found a way to get rid of that, like the defect in their genes that keeps them from, or that has them degenerating each time they clone or whatever. Mm-hmm. But they just made it Lotus just made it seem like it was a problem, you know? It's like, oh, if
that's
it's
the
tube
thing
men
with
or
Lotus,
blah, blah,
she
blah.
makes everything seem like a problem.
Yeah.
It's kind of one thing I'm not really, like... I'm like, Lotus, I don't know about you. You really want me to just kill everyone like that? She's like, yes. I'm like, yes, Lotus.
Yes, Lotus, I understand.
Okay, Lotus.
Everything's a problem.
Also, clean your room, Tenno. My room is... Yes, Lotus.
I'm hardly even there.
Oh, Oberon systems.
What were the prime parts that you needed left? What was the prime part you needed? I mean, was it systems or was it?
The systems was for Oberon Prime. Yeah, I just ran out of relics.
At least we got as much as we did.
Yeah. I mean, even like, doing relic runs, you can even still like, just like the farming, even just like the prime stuff is fine because you can sell those for ducats eventually.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever, no big deal there.
Yeah, you're still kind of gaining pretty much.
You know what I like? Like, if you think about it, like, I didn't really think about it this way until I saw a video on it by, I think it was Bearded Wonder. He described the relics as loot boxes, and I was like, they're not... Wait. They kind of are loot boxes, aren't they?
That's what I was thinking earlier. It's like, yeah, except you go out, you actually play the game to open them. You don't just sit there and stare at it and
open
go,
them,
okay,
you play the
what's in
game
this
to
one?
earn them, and you play the game to improve your odds of better drops from them.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant.
Thinking about it from that perspective, I'm kind of like unsure about it, but I'm like, wait a minute. You know, like,
I didn't really
this is the
consider
stuff
them
you're
that
talking
at
about.
first. I was like, yeah, they kind of are loot boxes, huh? In a way.
Yeah, but when you think about it, it's like probably the better way to do it. You know,
the absolute best way to do it for a free-to-play game, anyways.
Yeah. Rather than just like, because even the way you earn them, you earn them by playing the dang game. You know,
you can buy them with platinum still, I believe.
You can buy them?
Oh
yeah, you can. Well, you can buy them from.
But you can also buy them with standing too.
Yeah, with standing from the syndicate.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's not as bad that they offer, you know, them for platinum because they offer them so many other different ways. You can either play the game or you can just farm standing.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of relics just from buying them with standing, so it's like cool. I was happy.
Especially if it's like, in a way where it's like, you know, if you're kind of like, if you just decide to buy them, you know, like you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot if you just keep buying them like some people would, unless you truly have time or can't be bothered to play a game for too long, you know, to like try and earn it that way. Plus, there's a lot of stuff you need to level in this game. There's all kinds of weapons, warframes to level up, you know. Like, if you're playing the game, you're doing, like, multiple things at once.
Right.
Like, if you're leveling up your warframe,
I got Nyx and Mirage, like the regular ones, just from playing the game. I'm working on getting Titania as well. I hear she's pretty fun to play.
Yeah, I never actually played as... I actually never actually got one, though.
It's the Silver Grove quest. I guess you can do it by talking to the new Loca at any point, even if they hate you, I guess. It doesn't matter.
I think the new Loca hate me, but I did that quest. I just never got the parts for it yet, I don't think.
Yeah, you have to scan like flowers and stuff. And it has to be at certain times of day. Certain flowers, because you have to... I don't know. Because it has me scanning something for like a... It's like a nightfall something or whatever. It's some kind of potion or something. It's like, you need to scan these ingredients, right? I'm like, okay, cool. And then so I was looking on Earth. I'm like, okay, where's this dang plant? And then like I looked it up and I was like, oh, it only can be seen at night. It's only there at night. I'm like, oh. So what's what'd that be like? What's the day-night cycle? It's like, oh, it's not gonna be night on the map for another like 2 hours. I was like, oh. Because there's a map or not a map, there's a website that like tells you all that
they don't
stuff.
tell you in the game like when it's night.
Nope.
Right. So
I kind of wish they added that to like the nodes on Earth, anyways. Just tell you if it's day or night. Like
or they have like this visual effect or something, you know?
Yeah. Oh well, maybe it'll be something that they add to the game with a future update or something.
Yeah.
How am I out of energy?
I don't know. Like, maybe there's an energy drain, dude. I just use that skill, so if you kill dudes, if you headshot them, you'll get even more. Oh, you can get 63 energy back for headshot killing enemies.
Nice.
Crazy.
I love doing that. How long have we been at this? 25 minutes almost? Not bad.
Yeah. It hasn't been that long. That might be a good... It is a good streaming idea, though. Like what you mentioned earlier with people, I should throw down a thing here. It is a good streaming idea, just doing survival runs, you know? Especially if they do go on for hours. Getting a lot of affinity.
Plus, I think one of the I don't know if you heard, but one of the updates coming to Warframe is solo extractions.
Really?
So if, say for example, we have a full team and someone needs to drop out, they can only them drop out. Like they can drop out solo, and we can just keep playing the rest of we can just keep going as if, you know, without a hitch.
Well, that'll be good.
That'd be very good.
I think that ruins the pacing of like. Well, I mean,
because sometimes I'll play with randos and they'll like, I'll get into those matches and they'll be on for like 5 minutes. Like, hey, we gotta go. I'm like, wait, why? And then
Yeah.
it turns out they're just trying to complete the star map or whatever, which is annoying.
Yeah. I mean,
I get it. I complete the star map, do your thing, but it's just like
if they're just sitting there chilling at the thing, you know, and they're like, the enemy spawns are gonna be just the same, and like you have like one or two less people helping you fight. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah. I guess the fire rate for the Angstrom would be what I want to increase, huh?
Yeah. I think once it hits an hour or something, they'll be at level 60.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which even then, they're still kind of manageable if you have the right stuff.
I think I can handle level 60. I'm pretty sure my Tetra was handling level 60 enemies that one time.
Yeah.
Yes, my Tetra. I use a Tetra.
Didn't realize it was like the cardinal sin of Warframe or something to use a weapon that I like.
Right? I guess the Prisma Tetra is supposed to be better. It's just, I never see it anywhere.
Yeah.
I guess it's a Barrow Katir weapon.
Yeah, it's a rotation.
Do you have to get parts for it, or is it just like the blueprint?
He just has it. The weapon.
He just has it. Oh, okay. And you just buy
Yeah.
it. Okay. I like that. Just gotta wait for him to have it.
I gotta hand it to the guy. He's got weapons, actually.
He's got what?
He actually has weapons. You don't have to like buy like blueprints from him.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
And he sells different parts of the weapon each year or something.
Come
Like,
back
you're
next year.
Tenno. I have the stock available. It's like, I already have the stock. But we'll come back 12 years from now. That maybe I'll have the barrel for you.
12 years?
He's like, the expeditions into the void aren't simple, Tenno. Like, which makes me wonder how he gets those things, you know? Because he keeps talking about how he goes into the void and gets the stuff.
Yeah. Like, what does he do to procure it?
Yeah, exactly. Does he have like an entourage, like backing him up or something? You know,
That would be interesting.
Or, yeah, it would be interesting if he had like this Warframe dude.
Like he commissions Warframe or Tenno
Yeah,
to like dive into the void and like get crap for him. That could be interesting.
Could be like, they could even make. I would kind of like it if like, I guess, I don't know. They could make him a unique Warframe, like Stalker, sort of. Oh crap! Hold on.
Like Stalker?
Yeah, like just make him a unique Warframe that like doesn't necessarily. I think Stalker is supposed to be a version of Excalibur, though. That's the thing.
He looks kind of like he is.
Yeah, just with a different mask or something. But they could just do something like that, you know. Just have it insinuate that he's like a somewhat unique Warframe.
Yeah.
That you can't get, but he's just like a unique character. That'd be kind of cool, I think.
That would be cool.
He or she, whatever. I never really think of these things having genders, really. Just armor, you know, that are just take a certain shape.
Are they like alive though and sentient? I thought they could like move on their own sometimes, if the need be.
The Warframes themselves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure what that was in the second dream.
Yeah.
Like if that's supposed to just be like.
Maybe it was the
advanced
operator willing them to do that or something.
Could be.
While Shadow was, not Shadow. Is that his name? No, it's Stalker. While Stalker was distracted, holding them up or something. Like, I beat you, man. But then it's like our operators doing that, like while they're not. Kind of like with Kylo Ren with that lightsaber thing.
Yeah.
You know, like little misdirections, sort of. I don't know. It could be that the Warframe acted on its own, though. Because like,
it's hard to
did
tell.
you do the sacrifice yet?
Not yet.
Quest.
I think does like some stuff get explained, I assume.
Yeah. Like they make it seem like it's kind of vague. Like in terms of, at least in terms of the Warframes having wills of their own. Like that one the one in that story definitely does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's explained how it does or something.
Interesting.
But I don't know. I still feel like that could be an idea that's in play, that the Warframes have wills of their own and stuff like that. Wait, are they already level 60?
That's like 47.
Oh, yeah, 47. They're still not that tough. They hit harder though, definitely.
They definitely hit harder.
Dang it. Yeah, take that.
Definitely like a part of my Oberon game is like keeping the enemies fighting each other.
Yeah. It keeps you in control of the battle.
Yeah, I just need a few mods to like keep my energy up. Like Rage, I think I still need. Or is it Hunter's Adrenaline also? Good stuff.
I was thinking of trying to make... Did I mention this? I was thinking of trying to make him look like a Necromancer character from Diablo. Like with the black and kind of white of the bone-looking armor.
Should.
Either that or... I can have like a... I guess I can have this.
Really?
Oh, crap.
Careless.
Oh, yeah, his fourth ability just, like, ignores damage. And the more damage the more they hit you, like, the more it contributes to this, like, bonus thing after it ends. Yeah, there's a critical... There's a critical damage increase overall for everyone.
Like that.
Huh?
Where she absorbs damage.
Oh,
And then she, like,
Nyx?
blasts it out or something.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Wow.
What happened?
I don't know. I think it was that Osprey up there.
Oh. Yeah, it's just chilling up there. The jerk.
Down.
Oh, it's dead. I don't know how it died.
That was me. I was shooting rockets at him.
Oh.
Like downstate.
That makes sense.
Not as
I need to
tanky
use
as I
this
thought,
way
huh?
more. Yeah, these hatchet guys keep coming up from behind and attacking us. Oh wow, that's a lot. How is my...
Grass, more grass.
What is Z up to? Z's hanging tough, surprisingly. Usually she's dead by now with these level of enemies.
Z or Kavat.
Yeah,
Nice.
take that. The Nell's really good.
Huh?
This pistol, the Nell, it's really good. I like
Nice.
it. And periodically,
I
she's
was
supposed to
using the Azuma earlier, and I was like, why did I stop using this gun?
be a Zima.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the Azimas.
It's fun.
People,
It's a fun gun.
someone gave me grief for using it, but I'm like, dude,
Really?
it's working. Yeah. They were like, well, they weren't giving me grief. They're just going like, that's not, you know, it's not an
That's not
optimal
meta.
pistol for this, like, for survival. And I'm like, well, it's working out for me so far.
Yes. I mean,
Oh, wow.
even I
I'm
guess
completely out of
what,
energy.
Lex Prime? Is a Lex Prime better for survival or something?
Yeah, it's like high damage and it's piercing, you know.
Yeah.
But I think if you have an Azima with like corrosive, you know, you can like whittle down enemy armor. Especially if that thing fires really fast. So,
I had a Sestra, with my Sestra I put blast damage on it, and I got like the status chance to like 50%, I think.
oh crap, I'm down too. Hold on. There we go. Oh, they're doing a lot of damage now.
They
This
are?
thing's up to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000,
Oh,
7,000.
jeez.
How much is that going to give us for a bonus? Or not?
Everybody down.
I'm a killer. I'll shoot you in the face. Achoo. Everybody go die.
Shoot.
You see that? Like Kevin Hart, like he said he had like a too little of a voice to be like a rapper, and he did that.
Yeah.
Shoot you in the face. Achoo. Everybody go die.
Pachoo.
Did you just say pachoo?
Should we hang
It
out
works.
for another 5 minutes?
Yeah, let's see how long we can last, I guess. crap! Look at them. They're going crazy. I'm also almost out of energy.
I want to try and bring my Sestra into this with the blast damage and see if that does anything good.
I think blast damage is supposed to be really good, like all across the board.
Because
I
it
think.
knocks people over, and then it also is kind of like an AoE sort of, right?
Yeah, it's like high damage. There's an AoE effect. It like knocks them down. Yeah.
This dang
It has a lot. It has as a damage type. It has a lot going for it. I think. Come on, pick him up. There we go.
Come with me if you want to leave. Should we get out of here?
Yeah, maybe let's leave. We're kind of open here, actually. It's a good place to like
our life support's
gather them all up.
anyways.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're gone. Yeah, we might as well leave.
This way.
Hope the exit's pretty close.
I totally was like ignoring that. I guess we weren't killing stuff fast enough after a certain point. That's all right.
Like for a while, it was like second nature, you know, taking all these guys out. Oh, you're already over there.
Yeah, I've
What did
been
we
pretty
get?
decent at bullet jumping. I've
Oh,
been
wow.
streaming for an
Sturgeon
hour
stout.
and a half almost, so I might just end the stream soon. We can just keep playing.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'll do that.
How much?
I'm just gonna end
Yeah,
the stream.
okay.
So, thanks Timmy for joining, and I don't think anyone else is watching.
Yeah. I wonder if like.
Either way, let's close
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna wrap this up, and I think it was a successful stream so far. I might do it again. Probably.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Just another survival thing. So, see you guys next time.
Take care, everybody.